Hey beauties, I told myself I wasn't going to do it. I promised myself I was not going to buy this perfume, but I bought it. This is the brand new Dior Addict Rosy Glow Perfume, and I also picked up the matching lip oil. If you want to hear about this adorable duo from Dior and you want to see a preview of the rest of the 2026 Spring Collection, then please stay tuned. Please also make sure you hit that little subscribe button and the notification bell because this is only part one of the Dior Spring 2026 collection reviews that I have coming your way. All right, let's get this party started. So as part of their massive Spring 2026 release, Dior released 3 Dior Addict perfumes to go along with 3 matching lip oils. So I only picked up one duo so far, and I do have more Dior lip oils coming my way. There are 3 finishes that are part of the line, so I did pick up one of each in addition to this one right here. But let's get into this combination. So first we're going to try on this lip oil so that I can have a little bit of sparkle on my lips. This is the Dior Addict Lip Glow Oil in Rose Candy. Now, I already own 2 of the Dior lip oils. As you can see, I have used them quite a bit. I want to show you just a difference in the packaging because it did change. You still have the classic Dior packaging, but the emblem is quite different. On the original Dior packaging, you just had lip glow oil and no really distinctive Dior emblem. But on the new package, we have this gorgeous emblem right here on the corner, and this is raised, so it's not built into the glass. It's really, really nice. It just makes a beautiful statement in your purse or on your vanity. So a very nice upgrade to the iconic Dior lip oil packaging. So let's swatch this. I'll do 2 swatches so that you can see a fair representation of the level of sparkle here. So it's your traditional lip oil with a little hint of sparkle. Just want to swatch the other lip oils that I have for you. So as I'm looking at it up close, you can definitely see the sparkle. I'm not sure if it's going to pick up on camera that much. So this is the brand new sparkly version of the Dior lip oil. This is Rose Candy. The next shade right here is number 12, Rosewood. And this is in the original formula. And right here is this shade that I have. It says 63 on the bottle, but it's not saying a shade name. So I'll try to put that information in the description box below if I can find the name. But trying to get the camera to pick it up, there is a detectable level of shimmer in the new formula. So let's stop swatching and get this on my lips. And I've mentioned it on this channel before. Dior makes one of my favorite lip oil formulas. It's never goopy, it's never sticky. And one of the best things about the Dior lip oils is the applicator. It just has a really big doe foot that just feels very luxurious. Some companies have a very thin doe foot or very, small doe foot. I don't like that. I like that this is big enough to cover your lips, and it just gives a little added level of luxury when you're applying the oil on your lips. So even though we're talking about the Spring Collection, I'm going to be using the Holiday Palette from Christian Dior from this year as my mirror. Since this is spring in December, might as well combine the 2. It still has the same taste and smell and feeling of the Dior lip oil. Gonna build it up a little bit more. Just look at that sparkle. See? Oh, so pretty. And also what's nice about the Dior lip oil, it has a little bit of a stopper in there so you don't get too much product, and you can always just wipe the excess off if you have any. So hydrating. So this is number 77, Rose Candy. I would say that this provides a decent amount of shimmer, not, in your face sparkly. I think that if Dior did that, it would kind of go against the brand. What I also love so much about Dior lip oil is that it just makes the lips look plump and luscious. It kind of glides over the lines in the lips. So this sparkly finish still has the iconic hydration, shine from the Dior lip oils. Just has a little bit of something extra. And I would imagine if you put this on top of a lipstick, you would maybe see the sparkle more, but it's so hydrating, makes the lips look so pretty. And I'm really happy that they're expanding the lip oil line because it is one of my personal favorites. So now the star of today's show, the thing that I said I wasn't going to buy, and I bought it. This is the Dior Addict Rosy Glow Perfume. This has notes of rose and lychee. Now, not that I consider myself an influencer. I consider myself a content creator, a makeup lover extraordinaire. That's all I got right now. But whatever I consider myself, I don't consider myself an influencer, but don't be shocked that your favorite content creators / influencers get influenced too, because I totally got influenced to buy this. I told myself I wasn't going to buy it. I said, this is a gimmick. The packaging is just adorable. I want it, but I'm not going to buy it. And somehow I ended up buying it because I got influenced. I could not resist this packaging. It has the beautiful Dior emblem here, and it is raised just like the lip oil. Just so classy, so iconic, so necessary on my vanity. Now I have this all sprayed up on me because I wanted to get a sense of it before I filmed, and I do have some thoughts, but I'm going to spray myself again just so that I can do it on camera. Might have sprayed a little bit too much. But this is a gorgeous rose perfume, I think for people who don't like rose perfumes. I myself am not a huge rose perfume kind of girl. The only other rose perfume that I have in my collection is from Jo Malone. This is the Rose and Magnolia Cologne. This came out around Valentine's Day a few years ago. I think it was a limited release. I'm not sure if it's available right now. I love this perfume. To me, it's a very sweet and fresh take on a rose perfume. The Magnolia really is a special pairing with the rose scent. So I do love this perfume, but that aside, I am not a rose perfume kind of girl. I really gravitate either towards gourmand scents or sometimes I like a really woody scent for the winter. But this perfume is a little bit of a different scent for people who don't like rose perfumes. This is more of a fresh, fruity rose. It's not overpowering. It just feels very feminine and soft and girly. Sometimes I feel like rose perfumes can give me a headache because they're so thick. This is not that way at all. When I first sprayed it, I actually smelled like almost like a minty scent. I don't know how to describe it, but as it dries down, the rose comes through and it's just a really beautiful, fruity scent with that rose note. Kind of unique. I don't think I've ever smelled anything like this before in a luxury perfume. I'm really impressed. I do like it. I will have to wear it as time goes on, see how I feel about it with time. But my initial impressions is that it's very girly and very feminine and it's just very springy. It just gets you in the spring mood. You want to put on a pink shirt and put on the pink lip oil and just go to town. So I do really like this, but I know that rose is kind of like a controversial note in fragrances. So if you can, maybe go to a Sephora, go to a department store when they're in store just to smell it, see if you like it. But my initial thoughts are I am impressed and I do enjoy it as someone who's not a rose perfume lover. So this comes in 2 sizes. It comes in a 1 ounce, which retails for $98, and then a 1.7 ounce, which retails for $120. So obviously the better value would be the 1.7, but since I had never smelled this before, I went with the smaller option. And on the Dior website, they actually came out with sets of the matching lip oils and the perfumes. So if you were to buy this set on the Dior website, it would retail for $162. So $120 for the Rosy Glow perfume in the 1.7 ounces, and then the Rose Candy lip oil for $42. Now, I did not buy this on the Dior website. It became available at Sephora. I did same-day delivery, so I could get this review up for you guys. But I just wanted to let you know that that's an option on the Dior website. And I do want to briefly talk about the other scents that came out as part of the release. So this is interesting. On the website, the Dior Addict Purple scent, which is the raspberry and iris perfume, is sold out in both sizes. So they do have a Dior Addict Purple Duo with the 1.7 ounce of the Purple Glow Perfume and the Black Cherry Lip Oil. And the Purple Glow Perfume is out of stock in both sizes. Okay, so I think that's still available at other retailers, but on the Dior website, you have to join the wait list at the time of filming. And they also released the Dior Addict Peachy Glow Perfume, which has notes of jasmine and peach. I'm not the biggest fan of jasmine, so I didn't pick that up, even though the bottle is beautiful and I'm interested. But now that the raspberry sold out, I want to know why. Am I missing out? What is it, FOMO? Fear of missing out? Now I feel like I'm missing out. No. Courtney, you're not buying that. You'll wait until you can go into the store and smell it. That's my commitment. I made it here on YouTube. If you see me buy the purple perfume and I haven't been able to smell it in store yet, please hold me accountable because I need someone to. And if you were to buy the set with the Dior Addict Peachy Duo, that would come with the 1.7 fluid ounces of the Dior Addict Peachy Glow Perfume and the lip glow oil in the shade number 41 Peachy, and it retails for $162. So those are the fragrances that were part of the launch. I'm going to try not to buy the other ones, but this is beautiful, and the packaging is just so nice. This is something you could throw into your purse, take with you when you travel, just reapply throughout the day. I'm not sure about the lasting power. I've had it on for maybe about an hour or so, and it is long lasting. I do smell it on myself, but again, not overpowering. Initial thoughts, I really do like it, and I just can't get over this packaging. I have to say, very few companies do it like Dior. Their packaging is just next to none, and it's just so much fun to play around with, and it's just getting me all in the spring mood, even though it's not even 2026 yet. So that wraps up my review of the brand new Dior Addict Rosy Glow Perfume and the Dior Addict Lip Glow Oil. I hope you guys enjoyed this review, and please make sure that you hit that little subscribe button and the notification bell, because like I said, this is only part 1 of the Dior Spring 2026 reviews that I have coming for you. Again, I ordered the bronzing sticks, eyeshadow palettes, more lip oils, possibly another fragrance. No, I'm not doing that. I don't think. But I do have much more Dior coming your way, so please make sure that you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you do not miss out on those videos. All right, thank you so much for your time, guys. Let me know in the comments down below what you think. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.